Hi, welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for January 16th, 17th, 18th, and 19th, Monday through Thursday. And I'm Debbie. Now, when I am doing the week readings, Monday through Thursday, I will be using my Radley Valentine decks. I use my Archangel Power Tarot cards and my Guardian Angel Tarot cards. I will also use should put my glasses on, my Frances Monroe, an artwork by Judy Mastrangelo, The Inspirational Wisdom from Angels and Fairies, and I'll pull one from our Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, this is just the introduction, so if you're on here, you're going to say, why is this all for everybody? No. This is just the introduction. It is tagged on to all of the readings. If you want to just go straight to your reading, then I will have posted down here in the description the timestamp. So if you cross-watch or just want to get to it, just jump. Okay, now anyway, for this, the introduction, I will use my Waite Rider, my traditional tarot cards, and I will use my Colette Baron Reed, the Good Tarot. I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. They may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? The one thing we want to go through is I've told you that on the 12th, Mars has gone direct. On the 18th, 19th, Mercury goes direct. We go into Aquarius on the 20th, new moon on the 21st, and then we also have Uranus going direct on the 22nd, 23rd. So there's a lot of strong energy. And I know there is times that, all the planets are direct, but Mars has not gone retro. It goes retro like every 26 months. So now it is going direct. It is getting back to some business. And I have just been feeling the energies extremely, extremely strong. So hopefully, this is a good thing going on. The one thing, too, I have talked about in prior introductions, in March, we have Pluto going into Aquarius. So just think of it. I have been talking for the last 2 years about Saturn in Aquarius. Saturn transitions out, goes to Pisces, and then and remember, Saturn in Aquarius has been illusion versus reality, truth versus lies. But now Pluto going into Aquarius. So just as Saturn exits Aquarius, Pluto goes into Aquarius, and these are both thinking energies, air energy, like Gemini and Libra. Thought processes. This is the sword energy, thinking things through, making some plans. We are in this transition of the, age of Aquarius also. So just as Saturn was messing with us and kind of saying, hey, come on, let's see things. Let's see things for what they are. Pluto is the planet of destruction and rebirth. So now our thoughts could go into a deeper place, and it could be it's going to be a very interesting time. The good part about it, if you think about the last time that Aquarius was in, Pluto was in Aquarius, that was post-Revolutionary War. So it was a time of rebuilding, rethinking. It was when, many of the founding fathers created documents. So it was a very intellectual energy. So let's see what we have going on, though. What we want to know is our here and now. And no matter what is going on in the world, we live our present. We need to stay in our present. We need to live our lives. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. Okay, higher power, what do you have? What do you want to say? What do you want to say to our audience, to your subscribers, to your viewers? What do you want to say? What do you want to say? Okay, remember, if I haven't said it, I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to God, source, higher power, and just let the message come through. Okay. Remember, anything reversed has a little stronger energies. That's how I read them. Okay, here we are. Okay, first card. Judgment. Interesting. Interesting. Judgment. So we have a 20. We have a 2, 0. Numbers do have a lot of meaning. So you have to take that into consideration. Good, quick, if you ever come across some triple numbers and you're seeing synchronicities, you can always look them up in a search engine. Just go to the search engine and of your choice, type in your number. Sometimes put, angel numbers, and it'll give you some more information. But 20, so we have a 2. 2 is about choices. It's decisions. Do I go this way? Do I go that way? Crossroads. It's also about partnering. 0 is God's source energy here. This is Major Arcana. Major Arcana is basically a 22 card deck, which is from 0 when the Fool starts to 21 when it comes to the world. The Fool's journey culminates in the world, where it's like, yes, I've done everything I need. The Judgment is a review. The Judgment is where we look at things and say, what could we have done better? What could we have done differently? But also, it also gives us a chance to look at ourselves and to do some forgiveness of ourselves. So the Judgment does have a lot of evaluation energy. It has a lot of reevaluation energy. And then once we really are honest with ourselves, we move on. So, Judgment. Next card is, now we have that Wheel of Fortune. Again, it's a Major Arcana. So we have a 10, 1, new beginning, 0, again, God source energy. So we actually have, 10, 10, 10. So that's in itself is kind of interesting. So 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. Or sometimes people drop the 0 and we have 1, 1, 1. Okay. Wheel of Fortune is movement. It's like things have been stuck. 10s are transitional energy, and the Wheel of Fortune is like, okay, things are stuck. You've come through your journey. The Fool has come up through the 9 steps, and now it's time for the next steps. Now it's time for more to come. There is there is a balancing of the energies. And generally when the Wheel of Fortune does pop, it's like these things have to happen. It's not negotiable anymore. It has to move forward. It generally does have a pretty decent, if not positive, energy as you go forward. Next card is, we have the 4 of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles is our earth energy. This is part of the Minor Arcana. This is a 4. This is the 4 is stabilization, leadership, organization. Pentacles again, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Remember Mercury, what did I say, was that going to be the 18th or the 19th was going direct. So, and it's going direct in Capricorn. So it's money, job, career energy. The interesting thing, generally with the 4 of Pentacles, it is one of these times where I say, watch your money, look at your money. There's also, you can see he's guarding his money. Money is on his mind, on his thoughts. He's grounded in money. So there could be a stability coming with the money situation. At the same time, the 4 of Pentacles does do a reciprocity. And money is energy. So it could even be, whenever you hear the word money, you could even, put in energy. So watch your energies. Your energy is on your mind. You're guarding your energies. You're grounded in your energies. But again, reciprocity, give, take. There's something, maybe a stability coming with the money situation too. So interesting with all of that. And the Major Arcana is very, very big, very universal. This is more the individual energies. That's what the Minor Arcana is, kind of like your day-to-day lesson. So let's see. Colette Barron Reed. Let's see what else we might have. What do you have? Okay, and a card has jumped out. And it is on the floor, so hold on a second. We have another Major Arcana, okay? And this is a 12. So we have a 1, again, 0, 1, 0, plus a 2. So we've talked about the 1 and the 2s. And so you add the 1 and 2 up, it becomes a 3, and that is celebration, it's creation, it's also the power of 3. The Hanged Man is stay still, basically chill. There is a different way of looking at things. not necessarily the way you always look at it. It's not necessarily straight in your face. So as things are changing, as things are moving on, it's kind of like there has to be a change in the mindset also. The Hanged Man is generally a new perspective, a different perspective, again, it's just one of those times where you have to look at things a little differently. So we have three major arcanas, which is pretty big. We have, like I said, our pentacle energy. I talked a little bit about the sword energy, which is air, which is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, money, thinking things through, making plans, hearing news. Then we have our fire energy, which is rods. That is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Remember, Jupiter is in Aries, so there is a lot of strength in that. Fiery, passionate, just really all-in type of energy. And then we have our cups energy, which is our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We just had that Cancer new moon, so there was some big energies all around it. So again, I'm feeling a lot of energy, a lot of change. I just feel this sense, be prepared for whatever, remember Uranus is, when Uranus is going direct or when it's changing direction, and it does this, it goes direct and it goes retro, once a year. It's like 6 months on, 6 months off. Well, not quite, but you know what I'm saying. So, but whenever it's slowing down to make a switch, it's, again, these are called stationary directs. Mars is just coming out of stationary direct. Mercury is going into stationary direct, and then Uranus will be going into stationary direct. And it's just, all of this is energy that's kind of like these planets appear to have slowed down, and they're just watching, and they're really paying attention, or they're really putting their energies out right now. So Uranus is the unexpected. So I do feel like this is a time we need to evaluate, reevaluate. Things are moving forward. Watch the money. A different perspective is needed. So, we will see what we will see. Anyway, if you just watched the introduction, then, please do the like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. It really helps, and I thank you ever so much for everyone doing that. But as always, we will tag on the rest of the videos, but as always, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye. Hello, my Libras, and we are at the end of Capricorn season and about to change over to Aquarius. Things are changing again. The energies are there. I mean, it just feels very, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? And it's not necessarily comfortable. I don't know if you're feeling, I feel like my Libras, that it's just kind of like, oh, ants are crawling on you a little bit. It's like, what's happening? It's okay to anticipate. It's okay to speculate. But I do want you to, as I'm always saying, I want you to be living more in the present. I don't want you to allow the anxiousness, the anxiety of not knowing occur to you. And there we go. Another card has fallen. Hold on a second. Let's see okay, here we go with that one. Oops. There we go. And now let's see what we have going on here. Let's see. Higher power. What else do you have going on for my Libras besides jumping cards? Cards are jumping. Here we are. All right, let's see what we have for you. So don't be afraid. Don't be anxious. I want you to live more in the present. Remember, living too much in the past leads to depression or helps you to stay in depression. Too much in the future, anxiety. That's why you need to stay in the present. And live each day. Live each day and enjoy each day. Anyway, let's see what we've got here. First card for my Libras, we have the 3 of Gabriel. This is a lovely energy. This is a 3 which is creativity, celebration. It's also the power of 3. Gabriel is fire energy. Remember, Jupiter is in Aries, so there's a lot of things that you've been putting forward. Now you actually have to do them. You have to push for them. You have to say them. You have to believe in them. So this is, like I said, this is Aries. It's also Leo and Sagittarius, passionate, burning, determined. This is your ship coming in. I don't know. I do not give investment. I don't do financial or anything like that. But if there's something that you have been, the energies you've been putting out, you could be getting a return on what you've been putting out. So it is kind of a return on investment, but not necessarily the money. Maybe it's the energies. Maybe it's the, what you've been doing for others is finally coming back for you too. So there's an appreciation of you at the same time. But this is your ship comes in. This is a time that you need to embrace the prosperity. This is a time when you have to believe that a lot of your needs will be met. So this is a time to kind of get your head in the game and be hopeful and raise those vibrations up. So prosperity arising from wise planning, time to take the next step, optimistic plans that turn out as expected. And our next card here is Major Arcana card. So this is a 15. 15 is change. So, 15 is 5. 5, 5, 5. Change, change, change. Archangel Jophiel, very creative energy with Archangel Jophiel. The decision card is the Devil card. This is confronting your fears, confronting your worries. This is leaving a situation that has not necessarily been healthy for you or has been optimal for you, and going out into this, going out through some of your next steps, okay? But it is about it, and I'm not saying that you're quitting your job. I'm not saying that you're leaving a relationship. There's making changes. It's making changes so that you can breathe again, so that you can release the fear again. This is confronting fears, and it is, again, fear is a tool of the devil. It tries to trap you. It tells you that there aren't options. It whispers and says, no, you can't do this. When here, you've got this wonderful prosperity arising, wise planning. You are good planners, my Libras. So this is what, I don't know, is this somebody telling you that you can't? Is this yourself telling you that you can't? So release yourself from that which holds you back. A need to detox, and that might even be through social media. Unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. It may be also, maybe you have a lot of friends that are just not necessarily in the same place as you. Doesn't mean you have to change your friendships. It just means that maybe you need a little break, maybe a little self-care, maybe you need a little time away. Okay, because that detox is kind of popping at me too. Next card is, this is the one that we picked, the Lovers, a relationship energy. So we have a 6. 6 is the number of man. It's the energies you put into something. The Lovers is all about, a lot of times is about relationships. It doesn't necessarily mean romantic relationships. It could be your work, your job, your career. It could be an intimate or a romantic. It could be something to do with your family. Part of this, so you have this 3 of Gabriel, this wise planning, this prosperity coming. Then you have this energy that's kind of like, oh, stop being afraid. Live your life. Live your life. Then you have the Lover energy, which Archangel Raphael is there, and Raphael is the healer, okay, of many different, whatever you might need, even if it's finances, even if it's tangible, even if it's spiritual, physical. Raphael is the healing energy. And this is where you need to this is one of those times to follow your heart. This is one of the times, maybe you're afraid to follow your heart. I don't know. Again, maybe that's what's holding you back with this. Your ship is coming in. And then you have these 2 cards. This is fear-based. What are you going to do with it? You have to face your fears. And this is follow your heart. This is make choices. Make choices from your heart. Deeply emotional commitments. The power of love. So, and the other thing too is love does help to overcome fear. Just saying. Just saying. Not sure where we're going with either of these, because the Lovers is, again, the Lovers is a little murky. The Lovers isn't clear cut. The Lovers is a risk. It's a vulnerability. And maybe that's what you're afraid of. Not sure, but then we have this wonderful 3 of Gabriel. And remember, these are the 2 that popped out. So let's see. Guardian angels. How do we pull this together for our Libras? What else do you want to say with our Libras? Again, fear, just, not to say that we all have things that we're afraid of. We all have things that we fear to some extent. Don't let it rule your life. Okay? Don't let it rule your life. I feel like there's somebody out there that just, it's like the people that they get to this point where they're afraid to leave their homes. And because they do that, things pass them by. Don't let that happen, my Libras. Because you've got some wonderful energies that are like, there's more out there for you. There's more out there. Okay, let's see. Guardian angels, what else would you have for my Libras? What do you have for my Libras? A happy change. A happy change. This is the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever this is, it does feel like, getting the Wheel of Fortune, getting a happy change, getting the 10, transitional energy, whatever it is, even though it might have, maybe you were a little bit afraid of it, but it is follow your heart energy. Prosperity, your ship comes in, whether that's relationship or not. Wheel of Fortune, that was also in the introduction. This is about your angels have heard your prayers and have banded together to create real and joyful changes in your life. Events begin to move forward and great progress will now be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions. That might be what you're a little afraid of, though. Due to the suddenness of activity, be confident and trust the guidance you receive. Wow. We've been getting a lot of major arcanas here. But whatever this is, your angels are watching over you. Your angels have heard you. You've got all these archangel energies. Your ship comes in. I mean, it's just, again, it's confronting those fears. It's confronting those fears. Okay. Looks like you do it, though. Looks like you do it, my Libras here. Okay. Inspirational wisdom from our angels and fairies. What else do we have for our Libras? What do we have for our Libras? So we have 3, 1, 5, 6. And if you think 1 plus 5 is a 6 also. And then we have a 10. So let's see what else we have here for my Libras. What do you want to say to them? Spring Song. I haven't seen her in a while. Here we go. Now is the time to start your life development plan. If you're not sure, just ask the angels for guidance. And we had the angels have heard your prayer. So pray. Ask your angels. Ask your angels, my Libras. Okay, what crystal or energy do we have for our Libras that would be very, very helpful for them? What do we have? Oh, okay, we'll take you two, but we'll take that one, and we're going to take the top one of that one here. Okay. Blue kyanite is about connecting with animals, telepathic abilities, finding your true path, finding clarity. And then this one, rose quartz, always wonderful rose quartz, unconditional love, romance, nourishing, soothing. What did this mean to you, my Libras? You let me know. Okay, ask your angels. The message, the real big message is there's lots of good stuff out there. Ask your angels for help. Anyway, my Libras, please take that moment to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. As always, my Libras, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.